Alright, welcome to Uprising, and we just had the pay-per-view last time, and it was very successful. Civil War 2002, we got an 82% rating, so this is the first TV show following on from that, and we're going to open things up with the Cat beating Buff Bagwell. We're continuing for feuds that are still ongoing, and having a few matches that have been requested by the wrestlers, so Shane Helms and Kaz Hayashi, they both faced each other in their tag teams at Civil War, but they've also requested a singles match, so they've got that. Lash LeRoux and Lodi wanted to face each other, so they've got that. Chris Candido, we're hoping his feud ends very soon with Jeff Jarrett, and possibly Jeff Jarrett will feud for the world title after this with Curt Hennig, if he's not lost any more overness. Shane Douglas currently feuding with Sean Stasiak, and for main event, Curt Hennig's going to defend his world title successfully over Scott Steiner, but he's going to win by DQ, so hopefully Scott Steiner will not lose any overness from this. And this would be the perfect feud to make if they hadn't already faced each other so recently. So, let's start the show. And not a bad opener there, and this feud is really just to try and get both guys more over than they already are, so they can push up through the ranks. Hayashi Helms knew that would be a good one. Candido, he's improved a lot on the mic. Lodi, Lash LeRoux, another fantastic match. Shane Douglas interview, Sean Stasiak, that went well. And surprisingly at Civil War, that was a really good match between Douglas and Stasiak. And for main event, very good as well. The crowd absolutely loved it, and I've got a feeling, I thought we'd get a bit better considering actually 5 of the 6 segments got over 80%. I thought that our overall rating would be higher than 79%. But there we go, still a good show. And I've got some news to share with you as well. We got 2.2, so that's a good rating for that. That's pretty much, yeah, cool. Oh, was it Shannon Moore that wanted to face Yang, not Shane Helms? Oh well, never mind. So what have we got? We have got some news. A couple of guys are going to sign for us from WWF in a couple of months. Those guys are, they're not big names, Bradshaw and Taz, but I do think that they will be good additions to the roster. And I've just noticed it says Chris Jericho's contract is coming to an end. I'm sure I did offer him a contract, but he didn't accept it. But we can have another look. We can have another go. Let's have a look. Where's my short list? And I've actually worked out now how to try and poach for guys who I can get. The likes of Chris Jericho's contract is coming to an end. All I have to do is go on other workers, shortlist search, and there we go. Chris Jericho. Oh, we're signing this guy as well, I think. Keiji Muto, he's over, but I don't know anything about him, but he's joining as well. Bradshaw's pretty young for a wrestler, and Taz as well. Chris Jericho. So we go on advance offer. Written contract for £285,000 a month. Let's offer him for full whack. Doesn't represent a good career move. Main event 1 year. Let's give him creative control. No, he's not up for it at all, is he? 5 years. No. We just can't get him, which is unfortunate. Well, for Rock, we know what The Rock's doing. He's touring. He won't sign with us. Does it say when these guys are coming? Let's go on. Let's see what the writing staff have to say. Not a lot. Unhappy workers, Sting, Lance Storm, yeah, as usual. There we go. Taz, Bradshaw, and Keiji Muto. They're all joining us in 2 months, so they will be very welcome additions when they do come. And I don't know whether to renew Brian Adams' contract. I do like Chronic, but you know, he's not doing much, is he? He's not over at all at the minute. What I might do is turn Brian Clark back into Raph and try and give him a run. That could be a good move. Let's go to Saturday, 16th of March already at 5.84 for SmackDown. So I think that's pretty much all we've got set for this. Yeah, that feud's still going between Jarrett and Candido. But we've got a lot more segments this time, so we've got a lot more talent to provide to the masses. So another successful show. And when is Spring Stampede next month? 14th of April. So I'll end that there, and we'll get Showdown sorted.